Welcome to the first episode of Prototype Hunter. Tonight we're talking about Home Alone 2. No, not that one. Roll the intro. Some games get released, patched, remastered, and remembered. Others never make it past a trade show demo, a magazine preview, or prototype card on a dev shelf. Those are the ones I'm after. My name is Rich, and I am the Prototype Hunter. And the first half of the show today is about Home Alone 2 Kevin's Dream. Now, this game has an interesting story. This game and the game you're going to show a little bit later, well, this is the game it started out as. It was canceled, then got reworked into the game we're going to play again later on, and then canceled again. First time I've ever seen that happen. So what is this game? This is Home Alone 2 Kevin's Dream, and holy crap, it's in color. I've been playing it in black and white all this time. Or black and green, as the Game Boy would have you believe. But the idea here is to basically collect everything you see. It's a collectathon. Yeah, it kind of sounds like Home Alone from the consoles, doesn't it? Well, it kind of is that. But this one has a stupider plot. And he goes down. This one's plot literally, according to the cutting room floor, is that Kevin dreams of being high up in the sky. That's just basically that. And I've got basically the idea here is you gotta collect everything you can. I don't know how I'm gonna get to the kite, but I'm gonna try. Okay, maybe I can bounce over that way. There's another kite right there. A leaf. Okay, do these really do anything? Or are these just here to collect points? I'm not for sure, but I'm dead again. So you get 5 what? So wait, it says 5 more. It means I had 5 more. I'm not really familiar with this game, so I'm still learning what it's trying to tell me to do. If you played this game in the comments, which I'm sure you haven't, because this game was never released, but the ROM was dumped, so you might have. If you've played it at all, let me know, so I can figure out what to do. I gotta get up there. I don't have anything to throw, and I don't have any lives left. Okay, you gotta get 4 more items. Maybe I don't need to get that item. Let me. Okay, so we're gonna try to complete the first level, so I can at least get to the next part. And yes, this is Home Alone 2 Kevin's Dream. We know this. A canceled Home Alone 2 game. I'm not for sure exactly how far along they were in development. That information has never been released. Cutting room floor sure didn't have it. I need to figure out a way up there to get that though. Boing, boing, boing. There's something up there that you're supposed to go get. These platforming parts, I'm telling you, man. They're not easy. And unfortunately, I hate to say this about a Home Alone game because I really like these games. This was just not that fun. I wonder what it would have been like had they actually finished the game. Released it. To be fair, it wouldn't have been released as Home Alone 2 Kevin's Dream. It would have been released as the game we're going to look at here in a bit. Or maybe it would have. Maybe both games would have been released separately. Who knows at this point? Gotta watch those little power currents. I gotta figure out a way to get that, because I think you have to get everything before to let you move along. It's one of those. And I died. Those little things you've seen on the roof here, those are throwing Throwing anvils? I didn't know Kevin was that strong. A 9-year-old kid at the time of this would have been at the time of this game's release throwing anvils? Something's not right there. I'll say that much, everybody. Get over here. I'll throw that at you. Let me see if I can find anything else to grab. How about some more of these? Okay, so I see how you're supposed to get up there. I'm still trying to make sense of this game, though. Because, let's face it, this game don't make much sense. Kinda explains why it wasn't released, I think. Wait, that gives no meaning to the phrase raining cats and dogs. Can I throw something at it? Yes, I can. I'm not going to be able to get up there, though. That's the whole problem. I was out of throwing anvils for a minute there. And apparently I can't hit the cats and dogs. Why are there cats and dogs raining from the sky? That's another thing I'm trying to figure out here. Just got to be careful. Problem is, you can't be too careful because these things are everywhere. Okay, so we have 3 more items to collect. Let's see if we can figure out where they are. And how to get them. Oh, I know where one is. Again, I just don't know how to get to it. I'm as high up as the game will let me go. And I run right into one of those shockwave thingies. Or whatever it's supposed to be. I hate how the object timer resets every time you die. It should stay where it was, so it'll make it a little bit easier because this game was not finished. So, no, that doesn't make it easier. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it would make it easier if, A, these cats and dogs weren't raining from the sky. Hang on. Anyway, like I was saying, and musically the game is fine. I had problems getting the music to actually work, but then again, that was my stupidity. What happened was my Roku soundbar stopped working. Anyway, I want to show you all the next level if I can get past this one. There is a code I can use, but I don't know how to do it on Retrobat. We're going to go ahead and play one more round and then move on because I need to show you all the next game, which I will do in just a bit. I'm going to collect these. This will be something that'll get me up high enough to get the pesky object that I can't get to. Ugh. That kite right there, I don't know how to get it. And that feather I know how to get. Just gotta bounce high enough to get up there. Here, have an anvil. Well, this is the hard part because you have all those stupid cats and dogs raining from the sky for some silly reason. This entire game is silly. I'm not going to try to make sense of it. It's a dream, for crying out loud. I guess in Kevin's dream, part of the dream is cats and dogs raining from the sky. Proving that this kid was not right in the head. I mean, I would say that this is what any 9-year-old dreams. This is probably not what I would have dreamed as a 9-year-old kid. Anyway. You know, I'm starting to think about this. Perhaps it's a good thing that this game and the game that we're going to see after this weren't actually released. I don't think they'd have done very well. But who am I to guess that? To speculate that. I could... Wait a minute. That dog was literally just pulling a Pikachu and farting lightning. I don't know how to feel about that. A accidental Pokemon reference when Pokemon wasn't out until... This would have come out roughly around the same time Home Alone 2 did, I would think. So Pikachu and Friends would not have been out for about another 5 years, 5 to 10 years. Home Alone 2 came out, I think, in 1991 or 92. I'll check my dates later on. And I should know this because that's my favorite favorite movie franchise ever. So, okay, I can't wait too long here. Got two more. See if there's anything over on this area. We made it. Where are we going? Okay, there's more stuff over here. Good. Get out of my way, Harry, Marv, whoever you are. Great, another kite I can't get to. You notice how it stays on 3 more, even though I've got less than that now? I drop down. Oh boy, another power line port. And I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck here, folks. And we have birds farting out eggs. Oh wait, that makes sense, but not while they're flying, it don't. I need to figure out how to get up there. Wait, does that thing have a parachute or something? I'd like to ride up there if it does. Okay, bring yourself back up here. I want to see if I can ride you. Yes, I can. Okay, good. I have to time my jump, though. So I have this idiot over here. Got it. Okay, 2. Now it says 2 more. Okay. So let's find out and see if there's anything else I can get. Other than that, I need a dad. I'm a dead Kevin. Maybe if I wait, it'll have something I can use to get to that. Can't wait too long, though. Wait a minute, I actually have to get all 5 of these items again. I hate that. I hate this. Do I hate this game? Kind of. At least I think I've only got 1 more life left, so... we can switch after I finish. I'll go down. You actually got the kite. I was trying to figure out how to get up there to get it, and I got it. Now I'm happy. But I died, so it doesn't matter, does it? I gotta figure out how I... Never mind. And we'll head on to Bobby's World right about... And this, as I said in the exit to the other segment, is Bobby's World. Now, interestingly, like I said before, this started out as Home Alone 2 Kevin's Dream. That game got canceled and got turned into this. This game got canceled. So this is like the only time I've ever heard of a game that started out as something, got canned, then got canned again. Oh my boy. I'm telling you. Interesting game we've got here. Notice one thing though. If you notice that this is exactly like Kevin's Dream, good for you. Like I said, it's the exact same game. That's why these two are together. They are related. Even though, oddly, they are from different franchises. This is Bobby's World, and obviously Kevin's Dream was Home Alone 2. But they play by the same rules. Both made by High Tech Expressions. I'd have to look up some of what they did because I've actually kind of forgotten some of their stuff. One of those forgotten companies, you know? This one is a little bit better than Kevin's Dream, I have to say. But oddly enough, the music is the same and the gameplay is the same. I guess that's what you get when you rework a game. I wonder why they dropped the Kevin's Dream game, though, other than the fact that, to be fair, it's just not very good. This one, I have a feeling was dropped because the Bobby's World series got canceled pretty quick. It lasted like 1 season, I think. And an interesting thing to note about this series, if you didn't know, this was actually based on a character created by, yep, the guy known for Deal or No Deal nowadays, Howie Mandel. How about that? This is basically the same style game as Kevin's Dream, though, so there's not much more to say here. It still has the same problem: cats and dogs raining from the clouds. Get that platform over here. Okay, so the feathers don't count as things you collect? Okay. What kind of dream is this kiddo having? One where the platforms are the ones farting the lightning. I'm sorry. This game doesn't make a heck of a lot of sense. Well, the feathers don't count as items. And I can't get up there to get that one. Wait, maybe I can. Yep, feathers don't actually count. I think the feathers count as hearts, which is... No, the feathers count as hit points. Wait, maybe I can... Ah, crap. I fell, but I got another weapon, so there's that. Okay, so I'm going to let him play through until he dies, and then we're going to cut it off here. But let me know what you guys thought of this game in this new series. Do you think I should continue the series? Let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time when I find another prototype to show y'all, good night, everyone.